Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I really don't want to be losing any atmosphere. So if I go like that, and I dig that lot off, and then I dig that lot off, and I dig that bit off there. I can also go and remove that, and then I can go to base, and I can go to ladder. And that's granite ladder that I'm building in there. I can take that all the way up to there. And I can also dig off a double wide layer in there, plus that bit and that little bit up there. I've got 3 pieces there that I can't reach. 1, 2, I'll be able to reach. It's that one there that I won't be able to reach. I'll deal with that one in a bit then. That will then, at least I'll have this puffed. He will be able to travel around in the rest of the area, potentially starting a slime farm for us. Now, at the moment, I don't really know how this is going to work. I've got the temp shift plates going in here. I've got other things being built in here as well. These are all on 45 degrees. I want them to finish building everything else on here, and then I'm going to remove these tiles underneath. And I need to remove those tiles up there as well. So let's go to ladder in here. Let's put some ladder up there like that. Must be built in unoccupied space. Right, cancel that bit of ladder. They should be able to jump across onto there. And then they can finish build. I've got most of this build is already in here. The incubator is already in there. I just need the wire to be built. And then the ladder. So that the reason I'm doing the ladder is because I want to go up there and I want to remove that one so that it is no longer touching the stuff around here. And then I've got the other bit of plate that can be removed. You see how we're doing this? Everything is going to be there, and then I'm going to dig out everything from underneath, so there's nothing touching that, and it's just going to be like hanging by itself in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if that's going to work. At the moment, all I can do is be hopeful. The rest of the base, I've been ignoring the rest of the base. We are at least doing, you know, the computing is working. We've got 467,000 calories in there. Consumable ore, I've got 50 tons of coal. Raw minerals in here. We've got 200 tons of igneous rock left. I've got 640 tons of granite, which is more stuff that our little dudes in here can eat. But I've also got a whole load of tame stone hatches running around the rest of the base, which is weird. I shouldn't have hatches running around the rest of the base, and this is why I don't really want to put an incubator inside. I think that's just going to end up being dangerous. No egg selected. You've got power. Shove bowl egg, incubate. Right, the other thing I want to do is I want to dig off that bit under there. Right. If the rest of you could come along and you could put... So I think you can jump 2 to get to a ladder. If you can't, I'll move a ladder over this. We'll put an extra piece of ladder in, but we'll find out in a minute. There is someone on their way up through the airlocks. See, I've got very little atmosphere in here. So I've also got very little atmosphere in here as well. I'm pumping out everything that I can. And that's slowing down the leak of gas out into outer space. I know that there is some going out there. And you in here, it won't leach temperature off. That's 167 now. I think it's the wire is bringing that temperature in, you know. That's 164 right there. That's what I think. I think the wire is bringing that temperature in. Now, what happens with missing tile? Does that mean that it doesn't work? What does missing tile cause? Build tile beneath this building. What happens if the tile is missing? What does that do, exactly? Does it just stop it from working? Does it refuse to work if there's a missing tile? That appears to not be reachable. Despite the fact that it seems to think that maybe it is reachable, it also seems to not be reachable. I'll find out about missing tiles a second. I don't really know what happens with a missing tile. I think it's just stopping it from actually operating, but again, I'm not really sure. It doesn't seem to be stopping it from working. Manufacturing material there, that's all I was looking at. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem to be stopping it from working. It seems to be going there. It's just saying missing tile. Current load. So what about you? Are you actually operational? Incubating. It might be that the dupes can't reach it when it's done. The dupes, I don't think, can reach that ladder, which is why they're not coming over. So I'm going to dig that bit out there. I'm going to remove that one and that one over to there. And then I've got ladder over here beside. So I will put a ladder there and there like that, and we'll see what happens. And then I've got an incubator in there, and they should wrangle and then drop the critters off in here. And then I've got a nice tidy room in here. And so far, the temperature in here doesn't seem to be increasing any further. Whether that's going to change when we've got shove voles in here, I don't really know. We will have to wait and see. So I now want to really start working on a project for solar panels. I know the rough basic idea of what I want, and that is essentially we want to go up with a ladder. I might as well bring... Alright, what do we got over here? Let's go and put a couple of bits of metal tile in there so that they can breach across that bit. We will dig that bit out from there. I've got digging going on in here with my dupes already. They're fine with that in there. There's no, like, major hardships with that. I'm going to want, then, ladder. I'm going to use granite for this. Wait a minute. What about the mafic stuff? Like, mafic rock. It's thermally reactive. That's all the stuff out here. I might, let's see what happens if we use that. Right, ladder. I'm going to bring a ladder up there like that, so that I've got a nice high point up here. We should be able to be kept nice and safe. I'm then going to run mesh tile over here, and I'm going to use the gold amalgam for this. I've got gold kicking around. I'm going to bring that one all the way over to there, and the other side as well. So it's going to run right the way through those two, and I've just got this one ladder that will come up to it. I'm also going to dig off that one. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to dig 3 high all the way back through to there, and I'm going to remove all of the regolith and stuff that is in underneath that. Oh, I've got it on pause. No wonder it's not doing anything. Now, whether a ladder is going to be... I don't know what happens with a missing tile. Whether it just says that there's a missing tile, whether it means that the machine can't be accessed once the missing tile is sort of in place. I'm not really sure how that works out. This puffed area in here, I am wondering whether I should just postpone that a minute and prioritize this up here so that we can start building some solar panels. So the idea with solar panels is we get them being built. I've also got shove voles, and I want to remove the wild shove voles, and I want to have the natural ones. Did he just... He's digging into my mesh tile in here. Right. He's going to be a problem. So I'm going to take you, and I'm going to wrangle that, and that is going to be a priority 9 wrangling. I want him caught. Someone can please come through. Are you going to actually be able to wrangle? I've got digging going on here. There's a bit of regolith right in there. Right, he is able to go and wrangle him. And he's picked up the shove vole and he's brought him in here. So I've now got... Well, that's a wild shove vole in here, apparently. We got Ada in there, who is now grooming our shovel and making him happy. And it says wild. Now, in theory, he shouldn't be able to get out. In theory, that shovel should be stuck in here permanently. And I've got a robo miner for when it goes and eats regolith and poops it out into an actual tile. The robo miner will mine it back. So you're doing digging over here. So what happened to these mesh tiles when they went through and they did that with the whole pooping bit? I don't think anything happened to them. I think they just waltzed on through without any issues. Right, it's back. I've got a new shovel over here that's causing us a couple of problems. Dig that one off. Why can't you be reached? Why are you in on... Oh, it's because I've still got this bit in here. No one's coming out because I got that bit right in there. Ada is busy working up here and she's getting sunburnt. Hopefully she's not going to get too badly sunburnt. But at the moment, she is getting herself sunburnt. I've got people coming in here and they're busy doing these tiles. And yeah, they're going to work on that for a while. Well, she's doing all right at the moment. But why can't she... Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because I haven't actually ordered that one to be dug off. So she's busy looking at everything else and isn't looking at, like, how to properly escape. Don't know if the rest of them are going to be able to get out or not. I mean, hopefully she will be able to get down here and then climb out. The rest of the regolith shouldn't be any kind of a problem once I've gone and removed this. She's digging everything off here, and she's going to sleep. The other duplicants aren't particularly interested in anything else that's going on. They're just coming over into this part of the base and working on that right now. So I've got my pufflet thing, my pufflet prints in here. I just need to... And I've got a pufflet egg right there. Well, it says there's a pufflet. There's eggshell. Looted water. It won't actually highlight that egg. But anyway, there is a pufflet egg that is there. I've got digging. That means that she is just come... Oh, and she's gone and left a mess in here. So, let's mop that up a minute. Have them clean everything up there. And we've... Okay, all the Atmo suits are in there where they should be. They're all filling up. I've still got plenty of food and stuff in here. Raw minerals, igneous rock, 185 tons, which is what we're feeding this massive hatch farm, which is the majority of our power. Once I have dealt with this up here, and this is why I want to now start getting this being built. I need to get this being done now, so that we can have all of this one built all the way through. And then, once the entire process is finished... I want to go map. Map? No, not mop. Dig. I want to dig that bit off. Once we have gone through and we have actually dug everything out and we've gone and put all of that mesh tile up there, then the next stage is I need to start I need to put a collection of robo miners up here so that they can do some digging, and then I want to be able to put solar panels in underneath. And I've seen ways of putting arrays of solar panels, and you put them by themselves, so they're not touching anything else. I think you don't even have them touching mesh tiles. I think they literally, you build them, and you have them right just hanging in the air on their own, like that. Just up in the air like that. And they can go underneath these. And the way you build them is like, if I was to go and put... I'm going to start... Actually, I'm going to try it. We'll try this out. I put... How high is that? That is 1, 2, 3... There's 4 squares. So I need to put one up there. Like that. And then I can put another one. I can't go up there. That's too high. So I can put another one in under there. Like that, and it goes in underneath it. And that's still hanging up that's not being blocked. Now, I think that's how you would do it. I'm going to cancel that build. I'm going to move it back by one. I'm going to go power here. And solar panel. And I'm going to put that one there. Now, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7 blocks long. So if I have a 3-block overlap, you can have a 3 or a 4. Wait a minute. Let me just look up the pictures that I've seen of this. There's all sorts of different ways that you can do it. You can stagger them. You can have them built in different ways. I'm just looking at some pictures here a second. This one seems particularly effective. They are staggered, and you have robo-miners up above them. Right. I think I know how we can do this. You kind of, like, you can have them like that. You can have them in the middle. We will overlap that one right there, and I'll put that one in there. And then you can stick another one over the top if you want to, except we want to have them a little bit further apart. So I'd kind of want to move this one here. Cancel that build. Power. Solar panel. Put that one out over that side. This one, don't touch the ladder. Go back from the ladder like that. And then this one over here. Cancel that build in there. Go in here to start with and remove that. And also go and remove that. Now, the dupes will come up and they will do repair work that is needed to be done. That's not any kind of a problem for us. I'm also going to have them just remove that, so we've got a bit more space in here. They can come up the ladder, and they will be able to go and build our solar panel. Some of these areas here, they do get hit pretty hard. We're not going to need to worry about it, though, and once we've got this line up here, that's where they'll be able to go and do the digging. And then you can also... Now, there was also... There's other ways that there's other things that we can do in here. I've just had another attack in here. Missing tile. Incubator is at 93%. Leave that lot. That can keep going where it is. The heavy watt conductive wire in here with this regolith that is under here, I want to remove that. This is where you want the robo-miners. Right, if I had a miner in there, I could robo-mine my way out of it instead of doing what I'm doing at the moment. But I don't, so we won't worry about it, and we will leave that open. I've got plenty of tasks. I've got another dig here that I want them to do. Go there and dig that one off, and they're already... Wow, okay. That took a lot longer than I expected. Go up to here. And we just need to build this solar panel. Now, if they can go and build that solar panel there, and it is actually able to float like that, it means that nothing's touching it, which means that we're not going to get any overheating on it, which is going to just stop bad stuff from happening. Why are you floating up there and just not really doing a lot? Not sure. Are you tame yet? Save. Right. Are you actually tape? You are... No, you're wild. But, I mean, at least you're happy. So, this robo-miner in here, this is 45.6 degrees, this dude. Everything else is much less. He's not eating. We don't care about them eating or not, because basically, you just need them to be there, lay some eggs, and have the eggs hatch out. This one here is on 95%. I've got more digging errands that we're going to want them to do up here. They've got some repair work, and then they're already clearing out the regolith in here. But they're not doing it very quickly. It's because they're still prioritizing this in here, and I don't want them to do that. That's not very helpful to us. They're not coming up there and doing that, or they won't unless I build a ladder up. You know what? I don't want them to do that. I don't want them up there, so we'll just leave that for a minute. And that means that I can also go and leave this bit. Cancel all of that build in there. I will dig that bit out. And then I'll cancel that bit of building there. So I've only got these bits in here. Alright, it's not a massive amount, which means that they're now going to focus on these jobs over this side. We're digging out the regolith over here. We're building this. We're going to be building ladder. We're going to be digging stuff out there. I've got a bit of digging to do there, and then I've got digging up over this way. And they've vanished already. I mean, wow. May is insanely fast. May is slightly psychotic with how fast she is. That's a little bit concerning, to be honest. I'm a little bit concerned about May right there. And right here, I've got a vole pup who has just suddenly hatched out. So I did have an egg kicking around there somewhere. If I can actually catch you and wrangle you, I will go with priority 9 on that wrangling job in there. See if someone is going to come up. They do have to go through the doors in order to get here. That does take a little bit of time. You weren't going... you're going over here and bringing you into the farm and doing some work with you on there. I've got a shove vole there, a standard, so I'm going to wrangle that shove vole as well. See if we can get some of these out. Go on, wrangle. Yes, 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 yes. Excellent. Right, I've got one that has been captured and wrangled. Are we going to get this other one? No, you just picked that one up. So I've at least got 2 in the farm. 2 shove voles in here in the farm. And he's just eating regolith. I'm hoping he's going to poop some out now. Interestingly, they eat the regolith, every single bit of it that's available, and then they poop out exactly half of it. I'm waiting for him to poop it out, because I want to see this robo miner in action. I haven't actually seen it working yet, so if you could poop anytime now. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. So I just need you to poop. Please! Just take a poo on the floor! Please! That's all I want you to do, is just poop on the floor. I want to see this robo... I've never seen the robo miner in action. Maybe I need to build one somewhere else. I mean, we are going to end up building... So, we're already... We've got... Wait, you're saying that you're unreachable build. You're not actually unreachable build, because I've got other things that I'll be able to do up there. That's 169 degrees on that corner down there. So this is slowly heating up in here. I don't like that it's slowly heating up. Although that out there seems to be cooling down. So maybe, ultimately, it is going to be reasonably cool in here. These guys are coming in here. They're fine. That is still saying unreachable. I've got... There's stuff bombing in here. And again, with that... Right, I'm going to have to do something about this, because they keep getting stuck. Right, they keep getting stuck on there. I'm also going to have to do that. And we've gone and got all of these. So now, with those bits, with these ladders in here, in theory, should be able to just go and pick those up. We got the ladder there, and I've got the ladder there. So this dude is just doing a whole load of building. Picking stuff out. We're taking that off as well. This one seems to be working. I mean, this incubator is now running at 128 degrees. But at least I've managed to incubate one egg. I mean, whether we worry about incubating the rest of the eggs or not, I don't know. Dig that off of there, and that off, and then I've got more unreachable builds. I need them to come up there and then do all of that digging up there yet. So what are you going to do? You're up here. Apparently you're stuck. There's no real reason for you to be stuck. I do just need to put something up there to stop that from constantly blocking up my doorway. I was to maybe just go and put a... You know what? Let's prioritize this a bit, shall we? If I go up there like that and then dump a tile on top. Remove that one. There. Right, they'll come through there and they'll put this ladder in. I got mafic rock going down for the ladder, and that seems to work alright on there. I just need you to go and build that mesh tile up there. Do a dig in through there. It'll dig everything else out. And same over here as well. Now, I've got another egg in there. And I've got a shovel in here. And I want them to be able to reach that shovel. Do something with it. So they can't reach him. Must possess the critter wrangling trait. I'm going to give this incubator a priority of 9 at the moment, and then I'm going to see what that's going to do to it. The ladder over here is still not letting... I can't reach that deconstruction build right there, so I'm going to have to build another section of ladder right there, so that they can come across and they deconstruct, and then they can get into there. And that'll be everything that I want them to do. And in here, I've got this vole pup that I can't get hold of. And I also want to... Right, wait a minute. Go there and wrangle him. Like that. Now get people... So they're coming in here and we're repairing this bit at the moment. So I've got repairs as priorities. That up there will stop now any major issues that we have coming down the bottom. I've got gold amalgam repairs coming in. I've got 3 voles in here. And... You've got to be kidding me. The robo-miner is entombed. Oh, that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. The robo-miner itself can't work because it got entombed just in there. I think the only way that I can stop that from happening is... How can I stop that from... Like, it should work elsewhere. That robo-mine is now 114 degrees. Temperature's going down. That's 170 up there because I had all of this stuff come blasting through. So I'm trying to dig... You're missing tile. It's the missing tile that's causing this one the problem, isn't it? I'm going to have to put a single tile in underneath that one. So I'm going to go with... Actually, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to put insulated tiles in there rather than any other tiles. And then I'm going to dig that bit off of there. I'm going to remove that tile and that tile. I'm going to dig that one off. And I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to take a ladder over here. And I'm going to put a ladder on there so that then they can go up through. I'll then take priority and... priority 9, that little bit in there, so that they do actually come through and do it, and then I'm kind of waiting on them to do all of that. Now, I know that's going to take quite a long time for them to do. I've got a lot of work there that's sort of lined up, but, yeah. I'm happy for them to do it a little bit more slowly. I will, though, put that as a top priority. And that section above here. Let's go out through. And that one. The rest of it can stay. So that's all priority 9. And then I've got this insulated tile on here. And I think one thing you can do is... Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.